Alright guys, I'm Xibition from the channel, obviously, and I'm here, I'm going to bring you all my profile for the deck of, that me and Dark just played. Me and him just played the duel, and this is my list. So we went through and I sorted everything out to list, so that way we could list it. So first, I'm starting my build with my Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Real good dragon card. Every dragon deck just about runs it. The only ones I don't see running it are Blue Eyes. That's because Blue Eyes doesn't really like a lot of special summoning capabilities. Who am I kidding? They special summon all the time. It's a matter of perspective, really. Speaking of Blue Eyes, I'm running 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons. They're the strongest normal monster in the game with 3,000 attack. Nothing has a higher attack than them. If it is a normal monster, it's nothing. It's going to have a higher attack than these guys. Also running 1 Black Luster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. I run a lot of lights and darks in here. And so he's obviously going to be one of my key components. I'm running 1 Divine Dragonlord Felgrand. He was one of the key cards in my duel against Dark here, in the case that I banished his Lady of D to give him an extra 400 attack points. Trihorn Dragon is just a sentimental card for me. I got from one of my friends. So that actually cuts out our level 7 or level 8s and might want level 10. I run Odd Eyes Dragon. Real nice card. Really nice card to use in the case that it'll burn your opponent pretty much. The Red Eyes Black Dragon, another one of the key cards in my duel, because I use it for the fusion summon, then I special summon it back from grave. The Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning, he's I don't summon him at all, pretty much. He's entirely for the graveyard and to get recycled back into my deck, and then I essentially want him in my grave as much as possible, so that way I can recycle him back into my deck. So yeah, I'm running the 1 Debris Dragon. I milled it off of my Raiden, which is not good, because this is something I want in my hand in order to special summon Keeper of the Shrine and make an Xyz play off of it. So I'm also running Gaga Magician. He's in one of my Xyz plays stuff. Xyz play monsters. He'll build my he'll go from anywhere to 1 to 8, so yeah, he's pretty good. I'm also running Keeper of the Shrine. To me, he's a staple in any dragon deck, in this case that he will special summon from hand or graveyard when a dragon is destroyed, and will count as 2 tributes to summon a dragon type monster, so hey, that's always pretty good. Mirage Dragon, because it says no spells, no trap cards during the battle phase. It says fuck them. So hey. Raiden Hand of the Lightsworn. He's the only Lightsworn card I run. And the main reason I'm running him is he's a tuner. But he's still good. I'm looking to build more into a Chaos Dragon build, so that'll always be nice. That'll be nice once I get a couple more Raiden, some Lila, and a couple Lumina. And yeah. See if I get a Minerva. Dark Resonator. He once per turn he can't be destroyed by battle. And he helps get out my boss monster. So Kid Moto Dragon. When it goes to grave, it'll special summon a dragon. Mass Dragon. It's a floater. I used to run 3 of it. I dropped it to 1 when I built this new deck. Marshmallow. Everyone knows Marshmallow. I'm running 2 Magna Drago. He's a level 2 tuner, and if he inflicts battle damage to the opponent, it'll gain 200 attacks. So that's pretty good. Krebons, pay 800. You can't attack him. Chain Resonator. While I control a Synchro monster and I summon him, I special summon 1 Resonator. Flambeau Guard. He's a recyclable tuner, and Maiden with Eyes of Blue because Blue Eyes. That cuts out my monsters, and now we get into my spells and traps that I've got. So, yeah. First thing, the first set of spells I'm running is Mystical Space Typhoon for spell and trap removal. I used to use Stamping Destruction, but I stopped using them in this case that I now use Mystical Space Typhoon since I don't run as many dragons as I used to. So, 2 trade-in, actually, so that's something that surprises a lot of people. So that's something they never really expect, is with my level 8s I run, they never expect to see 2 trade-in. They expect 3. Dragon Ravine, because I'm gonna drop my dragons. Silver's Cry, so I can revive any dragons I've dropped. Soul Charge, again, revive any dragons I've dropped. Return to the Dragon Lords, revive any dragon I dropped. Polly's an obvious one for my Archfiend. Charge of the Light Brigade. Really good. I just have to hope I don't mill my Raiden off of it. And One Day of Peace for my last spell, because you never know when you'll need it. The last of the deck obviously is going to be my traps. So yeah, I run Bottomless Trap Hole, Compulsory Evacuation Device, Mirror Force, and a Solemn Warning. I don't own any Solemn Strikes, so that kind of sucks to not be able to use those strikes yet. For my extra deck, I'm running them in blue sleeves as opposed to the black from the other stuff I've got, and I'm running my fusions. I'm running the one Archfiend Black Skull Dragon, right? Yeah, Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. That's my only fusion I'm playing. XCs, I'm running 2. Oh wow, I thought it was 3. 2 rank 4s, Utopia and Dark Rebellion. I don't own a Utopia the Lightning yet. I plan to get one because he's absolutely busted. Rank 7, I run number 11 Big Eye. Red Eyes Dark Flare Dragon. Jumping into rank 8s is Aegeon. I've always kind of had a thing about Aegeon. I've always liked using him. And number 38, Hope Harbinger. He's actually pretty pricey. He'll negate spells and such, so he's pretty good. Synchros, Stardust Charge Warrior, draw 1, can attack all your opponents special summoned. Clearwing, negate. Crimson Blader, can't summon. Pretty much can't summon. Red Dragon Archfiend, destroy all defense, in case your opponent decides to make the defensive play. Stardust, no destroying. Stardust Spark, no destroying. Azure Eyes, revive my normal stuff. My boss monster, Red Nova. So, that cuts my extra deck. And for side's a little weird. I run 2 Black Dragon Collar Serpent with Divine Dragon Apocalypse, Eclipse Wyvern, King of the Shrine. No, my bad, not King of the Shrine, King of the Swamp. Rider of the Stormwinds, he's actually kind of good at times, so. Summoner Monk, he's also one of my XC's builders. Or I can summon him, or I can only level 4, right? Yeah, 1 level 4, so I can summon a Raiden with him and go into a synchro. And White Dragon Wyverbuster, I only have the 1, so I can only run the 1. Guards Consonants, I run a lot of Dragon Tuners. Dark Hole to nuke the field. Gold Sark so I can get what I need quickly. Scapegoat, because it's a scapegoat. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I'm not sure how you guys thought that. There's my 3rd trade-in. And Jar of Avarice. So, my favorite thing was one duel I had here with Dark was in the case that I had summoned my Hope Harbinger, and he was kind of being hopeful to take it out, and I was sitting on my Jar of Avarice for a little while trying to bait out a Mirror Force or something, destroy it, since I already had 2 cards in my graveyard, because as soon as he went, the 2 blue eyes I had on him as material would have went to the grave, would have Jar of Avarice everything straight back and drew 1, so, yeah, that's it for my deck profile. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you later.